We've got a lot more
You're
going
busy.
on for the day.
You're busy today.
Yeah, it's a busy
All
day.
right. Thank you, Deb Byers. All right. We're going to move on to something I've never prepared or showed to you before, and I'm really excited about it. My good friend Chad Allen, from who represents Bell+Howell, the company's been around forever, like 100 years or so. They won. They're just an amazing. They won Academy Awards. The guys are amazing when it comes to lighting. This is their, to me, brand new. Sorry, we're moving stuff. It's their brand new cascading color changing lights. When I saw these and then I saw the price, I said, Chad Allen had something to do with this. He always whittles down the price with these guys, and he gets it at an affordable price. Everybody will get two. Welcome, Chad Allen. You are indoors because these are solar.
That's right.
And as you can see, the sun is out, so they don't work during the day, but they work at night, so we put Chad inside. Hi, buddy.
I said, let me show everyone the lights, actually. They look great in the daytime. Yes, they do, but it's almost impossible to show you what the actual LED light on the inside looks like unless it's dark. And so we lower the lights in the studio to pretend that it's the sun going down and that it's dark in your own home. And as you'll notice, as I'm not touching anything, they automatically come on for you. They throw off a beautiful design. The stake can be adjusted by height, and so you would give you different pulls. So the taller I make that, the bigger that design comes out and throws out. But that shot right there is great. There's a little switch underneath. So if I can go from white to color changing, just like that, I'll put it right back down. You'll notice that it's just a flip of a switch. I'm not switching that green to blue to red. When you put it on color changing mode, it rotates through those colors all by itself. The white will always stay that classic warm light, okay? That warm incandescent type of light. But the red, the blue, the green, now that's party mode. That's what's changing. And so you can set them tabletop like you're seeing there. You can raise them up with their included stakes, of course. You could put them vertically. If you want to mount them on a shed or a garage or a fence post or a mailbox, I could put it just like this and get the design vertical if I want to. It's up to you how you do it, and the further away from that surface, the wider that spread of design gets. We call it the cascading light because the light just keeps cascading all the way down no matter where you put it. Guy, you know how hard it is to get vertical lighting up above your leaves, your flowers, your foliage, because you want that solar panel exposed to the sun. How do you do it? Make it taller.
We are about to go over 600 sold. This is very, very popular, and with good reason, because first of all, listen, everybody loves to have light in their yard, but nobody wants to spend $100 to $200 or $300 to have it installed. You do this yourself. And all you need to do, remember, it's solar. Once you put it in the ground or you put it tabletop or wherever you put it, you never have to monkey with it again because it has a solar panel built in, all right? And I love, Chad, having the option of the warm white. So maybe on an everyday basis, you keep it warm white because you love that appealing design, right? And then maybe around holiday season, you got Easter, you got today is St. Patty's Day, you got Christmas, you got all these different holidays. You can let it outside and be beautiful. Even in the snow, they would be gorgeous. And remember, we give you the stakes so you can elevate it and you can broaden that design. Chad, I've never seen anything like this. This is really cool.
We've never made anything like it. Bell+Howell's first time making an item this tall, this much solar panel. In fact, the stake is 3 different parts because we want to give you the versatility to make it as tall as you want to. I like to put them tabletop. I like them a little shorter. It's easy to do. You're going to see on your screen here in just a second, the way they look in the daytime is gorgeous. They're not intrusive. They're not too big. They're not too bulky. Any potted plant, any little soil, any little gravel, sand, it's totally up to you. If you have a small entryway into your home, this is going to be perfect for those potted plants. I'm going to start to change mine over to the color changing a little bit just to give you an idea of what party mode could look like in a bigger capacity. I'm just setting them on the freestanding flat base there.
Awesome.
That's all I'm doing. That same freestanding flat base that I'm putting them tabletop on is where you stick your stake into as well. And so when you put one of your 3 poles included, because you can bring these super tall if you want to, probably taller than any other solar light that you have, you're able to get that sunlight, charge them up. You're not bringing these in the house and plugging them into a USB. You're not buying batteries. You're not hiring an electrician. You're not running an extension cord, which drives me crazy when I see that through the yards. Now, the ones on the table are in party mode. They're in the color changing mode, so they automatically go through the red, the blue, the green. You don't have to choose those colors. It's going to do it all by yourself. Yep. You can tell your friends and family, hey, I have those lights down by the mailbox. You'll see them changing colors. That's my house. That's where you want to go. And don't forget, the taller I make them, the more that light will spread out. That's how it works. And so you're in control of how tall that stake is. You're in control of the white or the color changing mode. The only decision you should really make today is two enough? Because I think if you can pick up a second set guide, that's going to be the most impactful.
You know what I really, really love about it too, Chad, for our customer out there? You know, we recently did a 10-pack of ever-ready lights. Fantastic. Everybody loved them, but not everybody needs 10 lights. And leave it to Bell+Howell to say, listen, we're a big company. We can, you know, because a lot of companies, they have to do that to actually make a profit. What's wonderful with Bell+Howell, they're such a big company, and we do such a great business with them. They can do a 2-pack for $19.95, so that if you live in a condo or an apartment, you can decide, all right, I want 2, all right, I want 4, I want 6, 8, or 10. You can make that decision, but you can get 2 home and you can try them out. All I know is I'm watching the clock and these are going very, very quickly. And remember, it's not a choice. You either can turn them on to the warm white, or you turn the switch and you get them on to color change. I love it. Imagine, like, Chad, if you're having a party or a wedding or some kind of anniversary and you want to add a little spice to the backyard or front yard, or you want to put these in a window box, or you want to put them in just a planter because you live in a condo. They are ideal for that, and you're not breaking the bank. You get 2 of them for less than $20 today.
That's exactly right. And the lithium-ion battery built in, these will last all night long. Bell+Howell, you know, we've been around over a century. And so there's a few things we know about. Lighting and lenses are definitely 2 of our top priorities. In fact, we've won Academy Awards for that. And so if you're going to trust lighting to anybody, I know I'm biased because I work with them, but Bell+Howell is the leaders around the entire world when it comes to innovative lighting. This is one of the most innovative solar lights I think we've created in over a decade. I've seen everything we've done here for the last 15 years. This is one of the favorites. In fact, when I got my first sample, I said, let me just play with the light. I spent 20 minutes mesmerized by the light show this thing throws off, and it's unlike anything else we've ever presented. You have so many options between color changing and white. Whether you want to make them short or tall, it's completely up to you. Getting it up above your leaves, your flowers, your foliage allows the solar panel on the top to be exposed to the sun. It charges up all day long. As soon as that sun goes down and it recognizes the darkness, they come on for you automatically. And then as soon as it's daytime, they go off automatically. That also means when you're on vacation, when you're traveling, it's like your security lighting. People will think you're home because your landscape lighting comes on. There's really nothing like it in the market. And Guy, you pointed it out. We didn't want to force everyone to buy an 8 or a 10 or a 12 pack. We said, let's give them 2 at a great price so that they can buy as many as they need for their space. And that's what we've done here today.
$20, that's $10 a piece, and you will love them. You know, it's little things like this, Chad, that I love that you bring. You know, not necessarily things that we need, but things that we really would love to have, but we don't want to spend a lot of money, right? We want to have a little mood lighting out in the yard, but we don't want to spend $100. We're like, you know what? And you're not, and by the way, you're not buying the cheapo version of this from the home store. You're getting it from Bell+Howell. They've been around for years and years and years for good reason, because they stand behind their products. And I also love the fact that, Chad, I'm in outdoors and you're indoors. They come with, is it 2 connectors so I can make them taller?
That's exactly right. So you're going to get 2 poles. You can take those poles apart and you can separate them into each. So I can create the short version that you're seeing right here, or I can create the tall version that you're seeing. So both of these are an option for you. It's just adding that extra pole or not, but they also sit flat on their bottom, so you can put them on any tabletop, staircase, railings, things like that. But you're not choosing the size. It actually is, it's all included for you. So when you take it out of the box, you choose how tall you make it. You could set them just like that. That same flat base is where you put the stake included. Now there's just one rocker switch underneath that you're about to see in this video here. Once you flip that switch, you never have to worry about that again unless you want to change the mode. And so if you like white, and you click the white, you can just leave it like that forever, never worry about it, never touch it, never go outside and, you know, mess with it again, unless you want to change it to the color changing mode, which is absolutely great for parties. You can choose how high you want it. Rock, gravel, mulch, soil, grass, doesn't matter where you put it. Look at the design it throws off. That video is not even complete darkness. A little bit darker, and look how great that looks.
That is wild.
You walk up your pathway, Guy, now that makes a statement your friends are jealous of.
Dude, that I've never seen a display like that. Like I would love, like if I was having people over and I could switch it to that color, or maybe it's a holiday, maybe it's a birthday party and you want to add a little spice to the yard. How about this, Chad? Maybe get like 2 or 3 sets. And if you have like a swimming pool, or if you have like a feature, like maybe a fountain in your yard, or,
yeah.
or a statue, and you want to highlight it, how cool would that be? And to be able to have the option of doing the warm white or that color, and Chad is kind of showing you in studio what it looks like. Look at how beautiful that is.
Yeah,
Wow.
it even lights up the the flowers and the foliage here. It brings everything vertical, especially if you're talking about somebody who lives in a winter environment. We're going to get out of that soon, but when the snow comes, these will last all year round, and because the solar panel is so high, you never have to worry about if it's going to get sunlight. It sure is. You could put it in one of the Today Special plants if you pick that up today.
Chad, over 1,100 customers just
Wow.
picked it up. I am very, very excited. As always, I appreciate you, my friend.
I appreciate you, Guy
All right,
Yovan.
buddy, and I will see you again soon. Thank you, Chad.
See you later.
All right. I get excited anytime that we get to have really